swear, what is it with quiet days and everyone who comes through being either weird or fucking insane? I know, right? Like, I had this one guy come through, Filipino, by the way, who asked to have his heart weighed by Anubis. Huh? When did that happen? When you were in the break room, taking far too long in the toilet. Oh, can't believe I missed that. Let me tell you though, that was a fucking monster shit back there. Came out my arse like a house brick. I did not need that mental image. Thanks for that. So anyway, I calls Anubis in the middle of a date night with Ann Put as well, the poor bugger, and had to call him down to weigh this guy's heart. Took him fucking ages to find his scales as well. Poor Anubis. Was the guy kind of interesting though, at least? I mean, apart from the fact that he was a modern Filipino who somehow still worshipped the ancient Egyptian gods, not really. I mean, the weighing itself was pretty fucking close though. Barely scraped into paradise, the guy. No, still wish I could have been there though. Shouldn't have tried building a house with your fucking arse then, should you? Oh, hi there, Nian. Back already from bitching to the universe? Yo. Yeah, it didn't take quite as long as I thought it would. I see Jani's holding up well over there. You were off your tits on speed and hanging from a lamp post. I'm honestly surprised the police didn't find you any sooner. Looky here who's back. How'd things go then? You. I've already told you where to go, so back off, will you? Can't you see I'm busy here now? Come on, back off. So what the universe have to say for itself then? Well, it was kind of a mixed bag, really. We got the universal translator fixed and sorted and everything, and we definitely know that somebody messed with it. We don't know who, and we don't know why either. And the universe wouldn't tell us. Definitely hiding something, that cheeky prick. Someone messed with the universal translator. Who does that? And the universe didn't stop them? Well, as far as we know, it's one of the trickster gods. And the universe apparently thought it was a hilarious idea as well and let them do it. And was even covering for them back there. I swear, this better not be the fucking prank war starting again, because that shit was fucked last time. I fucking hope not. I mean, I wasn't here for the last prank war, but I have heard the stories of Death's office. Shit sounded insane. It's so good to be back. Hi, welcome to the afterlife. How can I help you? Hi, I just got here. What way is it to heaven? I mean, you kind of have to go through judgment first. They don't just let random souls into heaven, so... No I don't. I read the Bible. I was baptised. Now what way is it to heaven? This is so not how this works. Oh yeah? How'd you figure? Because being baptised isn't some magic get into heaven free card. Baptism or not, you still need to be judged by the big man upstairs. Oh, but I was. See, my pastor spoke to God directly when I was on my deathbed. He got confirmation from the Almighty Lord and Saviour himself that I would be accepted straight into heaven. Checkmate. Oh, did he now? Well, let's see if we can get some confirmation for that then, eh? Sky Daddy. Hi, I've got a soul here who claims that her pastor was given verbal confirmation by you that she'd be welcomed into heaven without any sort of judgment process. Ever. I know, funny how that works, eh? I mean, there's nothing that's really that particularly eye-catching or even interesting about her. Just your run-of-the-mill Karen, really. Though she did run a primary school kid over with her SUV once because she thought he was bullying her son. So I mean that's something. She did run over the wrong kid, yeah. Yeah, she did actually insist I was still setting an example, yeah. How'd you guess? You don't want to know what she said to the police about that? You really don't? Okay, I'll have her waiting for you there then. Okay, Tran. Okay, bye. You are going to answer in front of the Lord himself now. So you're going to want to go down that hall, hang a right. That's where all the judgment happens. There'll be an arch for the Christian judgment. He'll be waiting for you there. Clark? You cannot do this to me. I was promised heaven. I deserve to be in heaven. Now take me there immediately. You really don't. In a shift, you're holding up my line here. Hi, welcome to the afterlife. Is there a way that I can rewatch stuff that happened in the mortal world, like a while ago? Yeah, you can look it up on MortalTube. Why? Yeah, sorry, I kind of just sprung that on you. But when I was still alive, I was a marine biologist, and like 30 years ago, when I was still working, a seal broke into our house while everyone else was at home, but I wasn't. And nobody thought of taking any pictures or anything. So I was left as the only member of the family who hadn't seen what happened. And I'll admit I'm still kind of salty about that. I'll admit that's the first time I've heard that. What do you mean a seal broke into your house? Literally just burst through the window and started taking stuff from the fridge. Then he just lay down casually on the sofa like he belonged there without a care in the world. Cat was traumatised for months. I'm sorry, this is just too funny. Right, so you feel my pain then? Oh, absolutely. Your paradise usually already has a phone in it waiting for you, if you achieve paradise in the first place, that is. Which, I don't think it should be much of a problem for you, actually. Judgment is just down that archway there. Hang a right, you can't miss it. Thank you so much. I will be sprinting over there, I'm telling you. That is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard. The guy was in a Confederacy t-shirt and had a fucking SS tattoo on his shoulder. I'd say they were pretty fucking justified. He wasn't hurting anyone though, was he? He was just walking down the street minding his business when those criminals jumped on the poor guy. Minding his business? They were protesting the KKK. Protesting him. I don't think he's really the guy you want to be defending right now. Look, I don't agree with the beliefs he seemed to have, obviously, but as long as he doesn't hurt anyone and keeps them to himself, he's entitled to have them. No? And beating people up for their beliefs makes you no better than the people you're beating up. Aha. Punching a Nazi makes you just as bad as the Nazi, huh? See, you do understand what I'm saying. People just need to talk it out and settle their differences and not just mindlessly jump to violence when anyone disagrees with them. Oh yeah! Why didn't I think of that? Let's just have a nice civil discussion with somebody who absolutely fucking hates your guts and everyone like you and supports one of the most brutal fucking vile regimes in human history enough to have one of their symbols permanently etched into their skin. Pardon me if I have absolutely zero sympathy for that fucker. How can you say that? That is another human being there. Okay, let me put it this way. You are, gay. Okay, perfect. So imagine this guy had a big I Heart J.K. Rowling t-shirt on and a massive fucking swastika tattoo. Would you step in and stop a bunch of trans people from knocking lumps out of him? Well, that isn't the same. Yes, it is. And the fact I think it isn't is pretty fucking despicable in itself. So bitch your way over to judgment, or I'll have you dragged down to hell by your ankles. That's what I thought. Hi, welcome to the afterlife. Hello, good morning. I already went through judgment and came on a pretty good side of that actually, and I'm just waiting for my paradise to be all set up and everything. Though I heard through the grapevine that there is very good coffee shops around here. Is that true? Oh yeah, absolutely. So there's Morning Starbucks and Common Grounds. They're kind of the more popular ones, though there is no shortage of coffee shops in the afterlife. There's a nice wee Yemeni place not that far from Common Grounds, and let's see, Eterno. It's a small wee Italian place in a square not that far from the Roman underworld. I've heard only good things about them. There is actual Italian coffee in the afterlife. This is so good to hear. See, I lived in the UK for a lot of my later life, and let's just say I am in desperate need of a good macchiato. Ooh, yeah, I feel that. Actually, see now you're here, could I use you to test something real quick? You are Italian, right? I am Italian, yes. And sure, why not? Do you need me to do anything, or just keep talking in Italian? That's fine. Ok, ma di che vuole che parlo? Scusi, boh, il tempo, ma manco c'è il soffitto lassù. Anzi, c'è il soffitto, ma si vede talmente in alto. Boh. Ok, perfetto, funziona di nuovo. Ha fatto benissimo, grazie. Ma what do you mean? I didn't even do anything. No, you did, actually. See, we've got this thing called the Universal Translator, which allows us behind the desk to understand what souls are saying to us, no matter what language they're speaking. It just helps this whole process run a bit more smoothly. And recently, one of the trickster gods managed to disable it. Mine, at least. My money, personally, is on Sun Wukong, the fucking monkey bastard. But, no, so this was me just testing if it worked again. I switched it off and back on again while you were speaking another language, so I knew that it was working. So, you did help, so thanks a lot for that. Okay, I have never heard of such a thing, but I'm happy I could help, I guess. But I am really needing this macchiato now, so goodbye. Hey Tara, didn't you say you had a therapy session in hell today or something? Oh shit, yeah. What time is it? Fuck, I'm gonna be late. I gotta run. Tara? I guess I wasn't all that wrong about you then after all, if you're ending up in hell. Oh, please God, no. Oh, so you have accepted God now, finally. I guess the afterlife does give you a healthy dose of perspective, now doesn't it? Hey, Tara, sorry for butting in here, but who is this guy? Percy. We went to a lot of the same schools. Bullied people relentlessly, but somehow I always seem to be his favourite. What can I say, princess? I've got taste. Don't you call me that. Feisty, I like it. You know, I always did like your fiery side. You never change, do you? You are, and you always will be, a stuck-up bastard. A sad, pathetic, fucking insufferable little bastard. God, who hurt you? You are! You and that fucking rat Peter that you always dragged with you. The pair of you are half the reason I'm even in therapy in the first place. I hope you're fucking proud of yourselves. Oh, I'm very proud. Thanks for asking. Yeah! Always the same with her, storming off mid-conversation. Honestly, it's very rude. Not quite as rude as you spreading a rumour that her girlfriend at the time had given her AIDS and that she should shag you instead to, quote, cure her of her illness. Oh, you know about that. You know, it was really just... Oh no, you're not weaseling yourself out of this one. I suggest you get your arse over to Judgment and then probably either level 4 or 5 of hell right away, or I'll send one of the demons after you. They've really been craving the exercise. Righto. Hey, where am I? Hello? Where is everyone? Hey, you. What, me? Oh, no, I don't work here. I'm just here visiting my boyfriend on a shift. Okay, but why is no one here? Oh my god, you must be fucking deaf, blind and daft apparently. Did you not listen? I says, my boyfriend is working here. Right now. Over there. See the guy in the Green Day t-shirt and my thigh highs? Go talk to him or literally any of the other people at the desks. People? Really? That's a bit generous, don't you think? All I see here are demons. And what even is that? A fucking turkey with boobs? Where are all the humans? Firstly, do not insult not only my boyfriend, but all the other afterlife denizens in my presence like that again. Are we clear? Try that shit again, and I will have you set up for a special visit on level 9. Fucking try me. Second of all, she is a harpy, and if I catch you talking about her like that again, see point 1. Thirdly, it's fucking Mayday. Well, according to the mortal timeline. Anyway, it's kind of fucky here, but whatever. All the mortal souls who would be working here are taking some very deserved time off with their friends and family. And I highly doubt that they'd want to be interrupted by some bigoted fuckwit with a superiority complex and the likability of a splinter up the arse. How dare you speak to me like that? I will have you know I was a valued member of my community. Oh, were you really? Well, you're very welcome to be a valued member of our community of soulless bastards down in hell. Thaz, babes, I've got a present here for you. Hello, Moidle. I have a few questions for you if you have the time for a moment. I'm sorry, your accent's making it a bit difficult for me to understand. Where are you from? Finlandos, in South Tyrol. You know, it's the Welsh, but not Welsh area of the Alpengebiet. I give up. Hey, Nian, I think you're a bit better equipped for this than I am. Here, yeah, just head down that hall there and just keep going for a bit. There'll be a kind of innocuous looking stone arch eventually. That's the one for universal judgment. Good luck. Yeah, Johnny. Okay. So what's your name? Christi. Weil, der Alfons bin ich. Die Frau davor, die hat, glaube ich, gar nicht gecheckt, was ich gesagt habe. Und mit dem Englischen tue ich gar nicht. Also bitte sagen Sie, dass Sie mich verstehen. Bittchen. Oha, nou was Südtiroler. Sie sind der dritte der Woche. Was geht denn ab, sein unten Bank? Jesus Maria und Josef, Himmel sei Dank, jemand, der gescheit reden kann. Wissen Sie, ich bin grad umgekommen, bald mein Traktor auf Tröpfelwiese mir umkugelt ist. Ich hab nicht wissen gewählt, wo ich jetzt hin muss. Oh, Traktor um nicht 20 geworden. Hell ist ungünstig für die Gesundheit. Ja, hell find ja, bin ich ganz Ihrer Meinung. Jetzt ist überhaupt gar keiner mehr bei meinen Äpfeln. Eine Tragödie ist das, ganz ehrlich. Die richtigen Prioritäten haben sie da gesetzt, muss ich sagen. Werd leider nicht frech jetzt mal, gell? Ich bin ein alter Mann, ich hätte jederzeit umkippen können. Leih gut, dass es kurz und schmerzlos gewesen ist. Hell ist das Wichtigste. Ja, allerdings, ist ja nicht allem gesagt, gell? Nein, mit Wissens bei uns in Dorf sind schon viel zu viele von irgendeiner Krankheit oder irgendetwas da wussten. Aua! Holy shit, what the fuck? Holy shit, somebody get a first aid kit. Who the fuck was that? There. You come, you Faz, Abby, could you come here and make sure this guy doesn't pelt off again? Like, yeah. Okay, now. Come on, there's enough of them for you to share, no need to fight. Nian, how's he holding up? Shit, he's out cold. There's a nasty bump on the back of his head as well. Regenerating from that will not be pleasant for him. Okay, so let's get him to the break room then, so he's not just lying on the floor here when he wakes up. Right, yeah. Okay, on 3. 1, 2. Oh, fuck, he's heavy. Okay, steady, steady. Fuck, okay. Right then. Fat bastard. Who are you calling? Daddy, could you put an ice pack on him in the meantime? Yeah, hi. Could you come down to the front desk a minute, please? Like, now. And bring your tools. Danny, jetzt da ist Kopf. Was ist denn passiert? Wo bin ich denn jetzt schon wieder gelandet? Sie sind gerade im Pausenraum hinterm... Wait. How the fuck do you even translate the front desk into German? Fuck it. Daddy? Yeah, but could you switch the universal translator on for German for a second? Okay. If I can even find it, that is. Yeah, just scroll down, it'll be there somewhere. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Ian, but it's just not here. Fine, just switch it on for all of them, then I'll sort through it later, it doesn't matter. Fine, alright then. Okay, great. Can you understand me now? Can it? Okay, great, perfect. So while you were in line at the front desk there, some guy came along and knocked you on the head with a frying pan. Not sure where he got that thing in the first place, really. In any case, you've been out cold for several hours, and I called Yao Wang down, he's the Chinese god of medicine. He helped me massively a while ago, and he said there's nothing permanently seriously wrong with you, so there's that at least. Go, can it? Yeah, that'll happen every now and again, unfortunately. That's your body regenerating from the damage. It's a lot quicker than your body would heal normally, but because of that, it hurts like a motherfucker. Yeah, I know, it's shit. But at least that means it'll be over quicker, so. Pros and cons, I guess. Hey, Nian, what actually happened to that German farmer guy that got knocked out the other day? Oh, yeah, he recovered pretty quickly, actually, and then I walked him over to Judgment. I do believe he's in heaven now. Okay, that's good to hear. What about the guy that attacked him, though? Well, kind of funny story, actually. So, he was the other farmer guy's nephew who he'd previously written out of his will kind of last minute because he thought that it was a funny idea to take the brakes off of his uncle's tractor. The tractor that killed him. That's the one. However, the nephew later went back to the field to nick some apples, but ate a rotten one and later died of food poisoning. Oh god, I can see where this is going. Well, he arrived in the afterlife still very much pissed off with his uncle for cutting him out of his will, but also for supposedly trying to poison him in order to get him to shut up about it or something. Oh, well, never mind then. What? The guy was already dead at that point. That's exactly what I said, but no. Premeditated murder, apparently. That guy is off his head. Where is he now then? Happily sulking on level 5 of hell. He's not set for a very long stay there. He'll move up to level 4 soon enough, but I'm sure the guys will make that time for him quite memorable. Okay. Walk me through this again, because I really want to try and follow your logic here. So you thought you had a gas leak? Okay. And the pipe that you thought was leaking was hidden in a kind of dark and shadowy corner of your house, and you didn't have a phone or a torch or anything with you to help you see what you were doing. Yep. But you somehow had a lighter in your pocket and decided to use that as a light source. Well, yeah, of course. Everything else I could have used was upstairs, and I didn't want to do the fucking trek all the way up there to get shit. A room that was quite possibly filled with highly flammable gas. Tell me again how you're surprised you ended up here. You just don't get it, do you? No, I really don't. Oh, Nian, you're back from your break. Some guy just came past earlier with a letter for you. It was covered in glitter. I don't know, I just chucked it in your desk for you. Great, perfect, I'll be waiting for that. I know you. Spooky. I'm pretty sure I'd remember such a beautiful woman as yourself. Daddy, could I see his file a minute? Sure. See, I knew I recognised your face. Carlo, my man! Congratulations, you can read my name. I still have no idea who the fuck you are, lady. Sure you do. We worked together, remember, back in Ipan? Huh? Yeah, it was some construction company or other. We used to hang out all the time. Holy shit! Why the fuck can't I remember your name? And why are you dressed as a woman anyway? I'm a bit more than just dressed as a woman, mate. one, just plain and simple, really. But about the name thing, the universe made it so that, along with all the physical changes, which are pretty fucking great in and of themselves, made it so that anyone who knew me pre-transition, so anyone who knew me alive, really, and therefore knew my dead name, would spontaneously forget it upon arrival in the afterlife. It stops people from purposefully dead naming you, which is nice. It does that for all trans people, I believe, actually, who want it anyway, which frankly is most of them. Wait, really? Yeah, it's amazing seeing people try and desperately dead name you and be dicks about it, but be physically unable to do so. Love it. Big fan. Okay, hold on. So you're a woman now? I mean, yeah, strike the now from that statement and you're pretty much golden, mate. I'm a woman. Yeah. Okay, but now I'm thinking, like, as you said, we were friends for quite a while, and, you know, I'm a nice guy, but women never gave me a fair chance, ever, and I guess, well, this could be my chance. Your chance? I mean, you and me, we could, you know, date now. You know I'm gay, right? So that works then? No. You know, I've been lonely for a long time, and I guess I'm ready to settle now. Ready to settle? I mean, it's not ideal, I guess. Might be a bit awkward at first, but we could make it work. And you look good enough that I don't really care that you're kind of a dude inside. I am not, I never have been a dude inside. And just so you know, this is never going to happen. Oh, come on, give me a chance here. I don't like guys. Any guys. And even if I did, I wouldn't like guys who talk to me like you just did. Like I'm somehow just there for the taking. This is unbelievable. You know what's unbelievable? You treating people like you're somehow entitled to them and their bodies. Which, see here, seems to have been a bit of a theme for you. Now turn round and fuck all the way off. Judgment's that way. No, you listen here. I was opening up to you here. I let myself feel vulnerable. Well, congratulations, mate.
Okay, fine. Are we doing this? Cool. You're fine, walk it off.
Are you okay? That was a lot. Yeah, I'm alright. I think. I just thought. I don't know what I was expecting, really. We were just old friends who hadn't seen each other in fucking decades. But then you pulled that shit on me. Yeah, he was foul. Taz and Abby are gonna have a fucking field day with him though. Oh, looky here. They're bickering already. Boys. They never change, do they? Absolutely not. Here, I got a pencil and enjoy the show. What? Oh. Where did you... Never you mind where I got it. Pencil. You know, it's kind of poetic, that, really. With him being pinned to the desk by a pencil, I know. You know it is, actually. And that was one sturdy fucking pencil he had there. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting more of those. Anyway, you stay here, don't run off. I'll go get snacks. Oi, Taz. It was good, but fucking basic. Where's your creativity, man? See, told you Abby would be better at this. So much more imaginative. Love your work, Abby. That ice was a stroke of genius. That went fucking high. 对不起，小姐，这是什么回？好，看到那边的你了吗？对，他过去的一个朋友跑到这里来，对他很讨厌，所以现在我们为了运动而殴打他。正好啊，你介意我不不，其实不介意，他们做得很好。我需要去哪里？沿着那个大厅走下去，然后向右走，然后穿过高大的红色牌坊。好，谢谢。What the hell's all this? Vindictive justice. Somebody she knew in the moral world turned up here and was really weird to her about being trans. So we let the demons have some fun with it, and fucking needed it as well by the looks of them. You can have a go if you like. When you say having fun, ooh, you know, I think I might just let them be till they get whatever it is they've built up out of their system. That looks personal. Then I might just actually get a few swings in of my own. I feel like I could do with a bit of stress relief, actually. That's good off, come on. Try not to escort the passers-by too much. Excuse me, can I just squeeze through here? Sorry, excuse me. Lee? Jaylee? Jally. Yeah, that's me. Good. Letter for you. Okay, who from? 6 Foot Inc. Why would Death and Martha send us a letter? Like, what could they possibly have to say that they couldn't, like, write a text or send a fucking email or something? No idea. Do you have a knife or something to open this thing? Fuck, I do actually. Wait. Yeah. You just have one of these? What? I don't even want to know. What to say? God's sakes, I haven't got the thing out the bloody envelope yet. Calm yourself. Right. Formal reprimand regarding recent incident at the front desk. Fuck, really? What for? This. Really? Shit, that was quick. Really? That's your first thought? Are you serious? What? Okay, sorry. Come on, read it out. Hold on a minute. This. Taz, Abby, stop what you're doing. Get over here. Listen to this. Right. Everyone listening? Good. Dear front desk staff, we write to address a recent incident at the front desk involving the inappropriate treatment of a mortal soul. It has come to our attention that excessive force was used upon a mortal soul in an inappropriate location, resulting in a sense of distress for innocent passing souls, as well as discomfort among many others. The reason for this reprimand is the use of undue violence in handling a situation that should have been approached with more discretion. While we understand that emotions may run high when confronted with past associates, it is imperative that such matters be handled with discretion and within the appropriate boundaries of judgment procedures. We acknowledge that personal justice may sometimes be necessary. However, moving forward, we remind the front desk crew that they are free to bring any soul to justice following appropriate judgment by a belief system of the soul's choosing or by non-partisan universal judgment. In cases such as this, where punishment may indeed be warranted, the enthusiastic meting out of justice may continue, albeit in a more suitable location, away from the primary entry point for newly deceased mortals into the afterlife. Moving forward, we expect all staff members to adhere to the highest standards of conduct and to demonstrate restraint and professionalism in their interactions with mortal souls. Let us work together to create an environment that is welcoming and respectful to all those who pass through our gates. Sincerely, Death and Martha, 6 Foot Inc. Could be worse, I guess. Fine, if you still want to get at him for a bit, just don't do it here anymore. Cart him off to judgment and then, I don't know, ask Lily if you can borrow a dungeon or something. Actually, wait, no. Nah, she'll probably still be grieving Shaq and Ruggy, won't she? Better not to bother her. Or, really, any of the people at the help desk. Like, I thought didn't they say they were gonna shut it down, actually?
Yeah, they did. I think Gregory and Prince Beleth have taken some time off work as well.
Yeah, I heard that too. Actually, before the boys run off and do unspeakable things to our dear old prick Carlo, are you comfortable with them taking them down to hell for a bit? After he's properly been through judgment.
Sure. Maybe don't go full shark mode on them though anymore.
You and the women? No off ways. Hi, I'm just down from paradise, but my understanding is that this is also like a general informations desk and not just a get souls to where they need to be desk. Is that right? Sure. What do you want to know? Okay, perfect. So reincarnation, how does that work? Right, I don't want to bother you guys any more than really have to, so I'll just head off again. Make sure Abimel and Thasgaroth don't replicate level 9 too much. Okay, yeah. See ya.
Bye, Sandy. Say hi to Pigsy and Horseboy for me, will you?
Will do, and I'll probably have to give you a bonk on the head from Wukong for saying that next time I see you. Oh, for reincarnation specific questions, you'll probably be better off asking at the reincarnation office. Just round the corner there. But I mean, broadly, you'll have to send in a request first. Then they'll have a quick look through your file, see if you're eligible at all, which, yeah, that's not a problem. You came from paradise, so but yeah, so after that you'll have to wait a bit for your confirmation letter to come through. Just a couple days, if that. Then you just sign it, hand it back in, and that's you pretty much done, ready to jump right back into the mortal world whenever you like. Thank you so much. Where did you say it was again? Down there. Okay, great, thanks. No problem. Good luck in your next life. Nian, don't give me that look.
Look, I know it's not for like very long in the grand scheme of things, but I'm still gonna miss Ruggy. Like, we weren't super close or anything, but I'd like to think we were kind of getting there, especially lately.
I know, it's sad for me too, but... Cafe!
Huh? Come on, we were having a moment.
Cafe! Cafe!
Wir wir haben keinen Kaffee.
Kaffee! Hallo, ich sag, ich will Kaffee!
Und ich sag, wir haben keinen Kaffee. Wir sind hier keine Bar.
Sagen Sie mal, sind Sie blind? Da sind etliche Kaffeemaschinen hinter Ihnen aufgereiht. Und ich sehe ganz genau, dass beinahe alle Angestellten ebenfalls einen Kaffee in der Hand haben. So leicht können Sie mich jetzt nicht belügen. Also, nochmal, ich hätte meinen Espresso bitte gefälligst.
Erstens haben alle hier einen Kaffee, weil sie ihn selber von woanders mitgebracht haben. Und zweitens, das sind keine Kaffeemaschinen, das sind Wasserspender. Actually, Jolly, has Jesus been drowned to change the water to wine filters yet?
No, I haven't seen him all day, actually. Guan Yin said that he'd been running around like a headless chicken the last 2 days trying to replace all of them in all the realms.
Ja, fake. Fein. Na, was für ein Pech. Es scheint, als wäre unser Kaffee leider alle. Aber zum Glück gibt's die Stiegen hinunter, ein Lokal bestimmt ganz nach ihrem Geschmack. Beachten Sie das Geschrei und die Lava nicht, das hat nichts zu bedeuten.
Sehen Sie, geht ja. War das so schwierig? Ich hoffe, euch fällt das Löffel ins Müsli. Wirklich, das ist einfach schrecklich hier. Attends, pardon. T'as fait quoi là? Je ne sais pas de quoi vous parlez là. Vous vous êtes poignardé dans l'abdomen 2 fois. Et puis vous avez essayé de le faire passer pour un crime de haine antisémite. Pourquoi? Quoi voulez-vous dire faire passer pour un crime de haine? On m'a mis une croix gammée sur ma porte, ainsi qu'une méduse, hein. C'est la preuve. Ah ouais, les preuves que vous avez placées vous-même quelques minutes auparavant. Comment osez-vous suggérer que moi, une juive, je mettrais des tels symboles sur ma porte? C'est de la folie. Oui, c'est de la folie. Être tellement sioniste au point d'aller jusqu'à se poignarder pour qu'un Palestinien soit arrêté pour antisémitisme. Mais en même temps, vous l'avez fait. C'est écrit bien clair ici, et pour mémoire, ce papier-là n'est en aucun cas biaisé. C'était pas le Hamas qui l'a produit, mais l'univers lui-même. Il contient tous les détails honnêtes de votre vie, y compris cet épisode bizarre. Donc, si vous voulez vous en plaindre, je serais ravi de vous donner des indications à l'univers si vous souhaitez. Vous savez quoi? Oui, j'irai me plaindre et je ferai en sorte que vous soyez virés pour ça. D'accord. Bonne chance pour essayer d'expliquer pourquoi essayer de piéger quelqu'un pour un crime de haine n'est pas si mal en fait. Hi, welcome to the afterlife. How can I help you? Well, this is nothing like my trying to explain it. I'm sorry, what? Hatrenku. You never had one in your village? Must have been a really tiny village then. Because in Velatri, where I lived, we had loads of them walking around, like... Hatrenku? Velatri? What language is this? Where are you from? Holy shit. You're Etruscan? How is that even possible? Like, I know time isn't all that linear here, but fucking hell. No. I am Rasenna. I do not know who these Etruscans are that you speak of. That's the Roman name that they gave you. And nobody really knew what you actually called yourselves for like 2,000 years. So the Roman one just kind of stuck, I guess. What do you mean a couple 1,000 years? I only just died like 2 seconds ago. And why would anyone know the Roman name for us and not our own? Like, Roma is a village in the middle of nowhere. We are the entire civilization here. What kind of herbs have you ingested? None except for my tea leaves. And yeah, a couple 1,000 years. You missed on a lot of history, mate. I guess you might have gotten like stuck between realms or something without actually being able to break through into the afterlife, but that is weird. Johnny, have you any idea how this could have happened? Could you just hold that thought a second? Okay, thanks. What'd you say? I've got an Etruscan guy here who seems to have gotten stuck between realms for 2,000 years, and I'm fucking clueless as to how that happened. I beg your fucking pardon. You heard me. How the fuck is that even possible? My thoughts exactly. Hello, I am still here, and I am not some animal for you to dissect and experiment on. I am getting very uncomfortable here. Can we just get on with this afterlife journey, please, so I can get to Aitamantus? Oh shit, yeah, sorry. Please do understand that this is just as weird and confusing for us as it is for you, so just bear with that, please. But I'm very sorry for making you uncomfortable there, sir. Yeah, this is the first time anything like this has happened to me as well, so, but I'm very sorry for having weirded you out like that. Now, let's have a look where Aitamantus is in this place. Aitamantus. There. Okay. Yeah. But before we head up, actually, there's a few places we have to stop by. First, the universe, mainly to ask him what fucking happened. And then we'll have to wake your Dodds from whatever stages of hibernation there's currently in to get him to judge you and see what afterlife realm you're supposed to be sent to. Are there actually different realms for people who do good and those who do evil in your belief system, or everyone just chucked into the same realm and there's like subsections? Like, how does that work? Right, so that's that getting sorted then. Guess that's me properly back to desk work again then. Hi, welcome to Afterlife. How can I help you? Hi, I'm just down from TN, just recently got here, and I heard that there's a really good fancy restaurant up in the Summerlands, and listen, I am terrible with directions, so it's not like a map or something of this place that you could give me. Kinda like that one. Yeah, I mean, we should have a stack lying around here somewhere. Hey, Nate, I just remembered that I don't really know how to talk to the universe. I mean, you clearly you did back when you went with Judy, so you'd probably be a bit better suited than I am. Do you want to go with him instead? Nothing personal, buddy. Fine, chicken shit. Mind grabbing us another map then? Proof of love. Is that what we're calling it now? Well, yeah, because that's what it was. Did you consider flowers? Yeah, I did, but everyone buys flowers, and I didn't want to cheapen what we had by just buying our shit. Okay, that's actually fair enough. But was getting out the car and standing in the middle of a busy highway really the best alternative you could come up with? Yeah, like it showed that I was willing to put my life on the line for her. Well, you definitely did put your life on the line. Well, more like the bumper. And the windshield. And the tarmac. That van really got a solid hit on you. That driver was blind. Nah, you stopped in the middle of a busy road and jumped straight into traffic. The driver did all he could, and he's in therapy now because he felt so traumatised about you disintegrating. Ooh. And my girlfriend, how's she holding up? She is also deeply traumatised and will be picking bits of you out of her hair for weeks now. You really did a surprisingly good job of popping. I'm honestly impressed. Jali, yep, and Nian, has she run off again? Nian actually just had one of them not that long ago, but you're good. Some Etruscan guy got stuck in limbo for like 2,000 years and only turned up here not that long ago, so Nian's walking them over to the universe to kind of figure out what the fuck happened there, and we'll then walk him over to Judgment and then whatever afterlife he believes in. Oh, you had an Etruscan come through? Guess this is mine now then, eh? I guess I can make it work. You had an Etruscan guy come through, and you didn't call me. You were still in therapy. They just left right before you got here, actually. I'd have liked to have seen that. Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't take too kindly to me and Ian asking him too many questions, though. Not an animal for you to dissect and experiment on, he says. So, having a third person hovering over him like that probably wouldn't have done them many favours, to be honest. That's fair and valid, actually. I kind of felt a bit like that in therapy as well, to be honest, like a frog in a high school science class. Really? Yeah, I kind of spiraled after person decided to just show up like that. They had to drag me out of a pretty sizable hole, I'll be honest. Definitely not the most comfortable conversation I've ever had, I'll tell you that. Shit, that explains why you were gone for so long then. How long's it been, like? About a week? Fuck. Really? Let's just say the Etruscan wasn't the only thing you missed. Ah, lovely. Am I going to have to head back to therapy for feeling left out and abandoned then? Oh, definitely. Here, I'll build a security camera footage up for you. So yeah, Death and Martha will definitely be keeping a bit of a closer eye on this place for the next wee while. Fucking hell. Yeah, Thaz and Abby really did not hold back on that one. So where's he now then? Bonjour, les mademoiselles. Is this English you are speaking here? Yeah. No, this is a trick question. For English does not exist. It is merely du français mal prononcé. Until we meet again. Did you just... Yep. Okay.